Hello and welcome to episode number 10
Big 10
of the Spaghetti and Meatball Show.
Big 10. Big episode 10.
Massive.
Did we not get a cake for episode 10? Cake's not there anymore. I bought the cake.
No, it is.
Is the cake still there?
It is still there.
There's a cake still there that I bought for episode 10 with candles.
A lot has gone downhill in the past week.
The Spaghetti and Meatball Show has become the... I'm trying to think of some spaghetti that's like really it just looks stuffed.
Well, it's, like it's our 10th anniversary.
It's a 10th anniversary.
But
Big 1-0. You know, not a lot of podcasts hit the 10, and when they hit, normally when podcasts hit the 10, that's when Life FM start hitting them up for
you
radio
did say
deals.
that about episode number.
I said that about every
5?
single episode. Life FM, if you're listening, I need some more money. So
not very likely that Life FM would be listening.
Well, they should go get a Life FM.
Anyway, you may be wondering
why it's just us.
No, and it's because we're not going to show our mystery people yet, just sitting over here. No, they're not here.
They're not here.
And that's the mystery. Got ya.
We built up to have two big special guests, which we did have planned, mind you. We did, but again, we had to get them in from Queensland.
We did,
and the filming schedule was tight. We were running off of 2 hours, and as they were flying in,
Malaysia
Airlines.
No, sorry. Anastasia didn't want a bar of it.
No, it wasn't Anastasia. No. It was the police commissioner changed the restrictions, so they had to get a COVID test. So get
this right. So the boys, because they were just coming from Queensland just for this show, and so we'd bought them tickets through, the Spaghetti and Meatball Show and all of that stuff. So they had got on their plane, and as they were flying here, the police commissioner come out and said, as of 5:32 p.m. or something. So
I'll get the statement up. I'll put the statement up.
We'll put the statement up now, and it says that they have to get COVID checked, and they can't, be with anyone until they get at least their first negative result, and then they whatever. So, unfortunately, we had to cancel.
Which was devastating. We're both really upset about it. So, thank you, boys.
Thanks, boys.
We'll try and get them on again. Yeah. We might even have to video call them.
Yeah, we did use all of our funding to pay for that flight for them to come over.
It's probably going to be like a free Skype call.
Yeah.
If anything. No, we'll try and get the boys on. Because, it
was a bit disappointing, really, wasn't it?
It was anticlimactic. And I said to Kylan, what the hell are we going to do? We built up this episode. We even had the Gumtree segment all planned. Nah. So we're going to try and get a guest on next week. See who we can secure.
The new equipment that producer Jono went out and bought. Thanks, producer Jono.
Yeah, thank you,
wasn't
Jono.
Needed. Unfortunately,
producer Emily.
We have been told. Which is a little bit upsetting for the show here at the Spaghetti and Meatball Show. But as of the end of this season, as there's only 2 more episodes, so it's a 2 weeks notice that she's given, and producer Emily unfortunately will be leaving us at the Spaghetti and Meatball Show. She covers, for all of you who don't know, she covers the SM media side of things.
So we're going to be finding someone new to be doing all of that.
So
chuck in your resume.
Unfortunately, she's leaving. She said that,
It was nothing to do with the Chester region jokes.
No, I don't think it was anything sexual or anything like that.
She said the constant misogyny wasn't nice.
Yeah.
No, we're joking. Love you, producer Emily.
No, I love you, Em. Get him out. No, just joking. We do love Emily. She's a really vital part of the team, and we're really sad to see her go. She's going to Life FM. So,
so big thanks to Life FM.
So well done to her from, I think it's a bit of a downgrade going to Life FM from the Spaghetti and Meatball Show.
I would say the same. Yeah. No, thank you, producer Emily.
Thanks, Em.
No, it's been a big week for us as well. We just started playing. Drum roll, please.
Oh, hold on, let me get up.
He's going to get a drum roll up. And I even think we've said this before in the
please.
podcast. We have started playing squash.
Yes.
We
that
did
was
say we were going to play squash.
anticlimactic.
Yes.
No need for a
'Cause
drum roll, but
it's
we
a bit ironic
squash.
because the only squash I'm into is lemon squash. But we have started playing. And it is good fun. I've got a sore back.
Yeah.
My ass is a bit sore. The glutes are a bit tight.
Yeah, as they would be after
Yeah.
absolutely getting butt raped by me in all the games.
I think I've been performing all right. So yeah,
You have been performing. I don't think you've won an actual match yet. Like
I've
you've won a couple
set.
games here and there,
Yeah, games.
but you haven't actually won a match.
Oh, that's right.
It's just I'm really agile around that court, and Daniel's there like doof 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 doof. Anyway, just quickly, we'll be back right after this break.
This program is proudly brought to you by High Street Cafe Kensington. Good friends, good coffee, and it's coffee made easy. Visit High Street Cafe Kensington.
And we're back. We're back. Big thank you to High Street Cafe. We just had to cut away there. We were running into some technical difficulties.
Yeah, Producer Jono had to make an emergency cut there, so thank you, Producer Jono.
Producer Jono actually had to get on his knees after they came in and raided our studio. No, wasn't that bad though. Kylan is going to be covering it
He will be
now.
covering it.
Are we getting to Kylan now?
Yeah, we are. Yes, well, thank you, boys. I'm Kylan Lavonsky in the Spaghetti and Meatball breaking newsroom. Sorry if I'm a little bit emotional today. It's just quite emotional that producer Emily is leaving us. I've become very close to her, not only in my work life, but also in the bedroom. Now, I'm sorry about that. I'm just getting quite emotional. Now, we do apologise for the Spaghetti and Meatball Show moving their positions. It is all because Life FM had to come in. They do own their studio there, so the boys have had to move into a backup studio room, which is in the dining room of Kylan Beach's house. So that's all from me. And I just wanted to say a couple more words about Emily. She's not just a bit of cleavage. She's more than that. She's a real person. And, Emily, we're going to deeply miss you, especially me, for all the coverage that I've done for you in the past years. And I wish you all the best at Life FM. And yeah, just thank you for everything. So, back to you, boys.
Big thanks to Kylan
Lavonsky for that news update.
It was getting a little bit personal there, but
He was getting a bit
I wonder
personal,
what he's
so.
done with Emily.
This is
This is the first time hearing of it. I think we're gonna have to go to Spaghetti and Meatball HR, which is literally me and Kylan.
Yeah,
So
we may have to go to the board.
this is the board. This is actually the board table we're using. Now, I know before we move on, you're probably wondering why we have a mango.
Now, this is actually a cake. It looks like a real mango.
And it also has the pip inside as well.
It does, but it's actually a cake.
Yeah.
So,
well, it costs the same as a cake.
it does.
Yeah.
It does cost the same as a cake.
It's like a lie. Cake's actually cheaper. The mud cake was $4.50, and these are $4.90.
Well, how do you know how much I got it for?
Yes,
And
you didn't.
it's actually a cake.
It's a cake.
I don't know why I keep saying it's a mango. It's a mango cake. It's actually chocolate on the inside of the mango.
There's only one way to find out. No, it's our mango.
You'd be the one to eat it.
No, it's our big 10 week anniversary, 10 episode anniversary.
I'd just go with that. But
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yes. So big thank you to High Street Cafe who did hook us up with a cake and for the strawberry milks.
Yeah, thank you so much. To
Yeah,
High
we
Street
went
Cafe for that.
we went and did a little bit of therapy at High Street Cafe while we're getting evicted.
Good friends, good coffee. It's coffee made easy down there at High Street
It is,
Cafe
yes.
Kensington. So feel free to jump across there and go visit the team. It's worth a trip to Kensington.
It is, because there's nothing else to do there.
Yeah. They roll around in cash down there.
Yes. I went for a drive today at Bellevue Heights, and someone please tell me why unleaded fuel is $1.77 up there. $1.77.
Whoa.
How much is premium? Bloody $2.50. No, it wasn't that much. I don't even think that premium. $1.77. Like, fuck, it's so expensive now.
I'm seeing fuel at $1.45, and I'm like, that's right. My light went on yesterday, but surely it can survive another day.
$1.39 is the best I've seen. $1.35 I filled up at $1.35, and my dad doesn't like me putting in E10, but you know. Sorry,
Kev.
Sometimes you gotta make compromises.
Yeah, we know he doesn't listen, so we can talk about you all we want. No, we were talking a bit more about squash.
Yes.
Now, this isn't a squash. This is a mango.
That was good.
No, I can't.
I
haven't quite mastered the making like a squash cake yet.
Yeah.
I'm not quite there.
We got this from High Street Cafe. High Street Cafe made us a mango cake.
Oh, well, I made it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I did use the products from High Street Cafe.
Yeah. But no, squash has been fun. Yeah. I've been squashing a few things as we've been playing as well. Yes. No, it's good fun.
You nearly poleaxed the wall a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. That's the bad thing about squash. If you're going to play and then you play with some guy like Kylan who just like fucking drop shots him every time and you're unfit like me and you're just running there and then you just smash into the wall. Yeah.
Well, when you play with Daniel, you have to watch your face a little bit. He does tend to smash it into your face.
I whacked it into the side of his... No, I didn't. I hit it to the side of your hat, like you had the hat on.
If I didn't have the hat on, it would have hit my temple. I probably would have dropped.
He would have, because he's in the temple, he would have dropped because he's in the temple. You know, on his knees praying.
No, it would have been pretty upsetting.
Yeah. And we wouldn't be right now. We probably wouldn't have been evicted. They would have just done it while we weren't there. Yeah.
Now, our mystery guests, I have just found out some information from producer Jono as we were moving rooms. They will be coming back to Adelaide next year. So just,
season 6, get on.
Hold out another 4 seasons.
We might try and get them on via video link one day. Yeah.
It's a possibility.
We have to be back in the studio for that though, because we've got all the video link stuff set up there. So
yes,
yeah,
we do.
We have to we totally do. Yeah.
Now, I tell you, these 2 mystery guests are costing us a lot of fucking money.
And are they worth it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. 2
of the East Coast, they're not like, I'd probably call them the modern queen.
The modern queen, which is Adam Lambert. Did you not see the Queen tour where Freddie Mercury was Adam Lambert? Okay. Yes, that's fine.
Anyway, we're just going to jump across to
a new segment that I've been working on. This is Daniel's Daily Dose.
Everything from news to anything that can almost be classified as news, we've got you covered here on Daniel's Daily Dose. Welcome to Daniel's Daily Dose. I'm your host, Daniel Daminato, and I'm here to recap the top news stories of the week. Starting it off with the shock resignation of Gladys Berejiklian from New South Wales politics, which left many of her counterparts shocked, but brought many of her supporters to come in and show their support.
These are live pictures at the home of Gladys Berejiklian. Flowers and, as Tom Connell said rightly, bouquets.
Gladys stated that the ongoing ICAC investigation into her malpractice as a politician was the reasoning behind her resignation. However, many are led to believe it was because she was running out of uniforms to wear for her 11 o'clock Facebook Live press conferences. New South Wales, however, did announce that they have elected a new Premier, Dominic Perrottet. And to no shock, it was another Premier with a bloody difficult last name to say. First Berejiklian, then Barilaro, and now Perrottet. Can we have a John Smith running for Premier so we don't need a 6-week course into how to say the names of Australian Premiers? Moving away from politics, many teenagers were left grasping for air after new federal legislation made the sale of vapes illegal without a medical prescription. Needless to say, with the return of school students in the coming weeks to school toilets will now be back to the horrid smell and not contain any guava or lychee smells, which used to be present. And in completely unrelated news, Winfield have announced their new range of cigarettes, watermelon and Lipton iced tea flavours. Heading to the US now, an oil spill off of the coast of California has resulted in long lines of British people trying to fill up their cars with any petrol they can get their hands on. And to the coronavirus, with the vaccine rollout rolling full steam ahead, the Liberal Party, who admitted that the vaccine rollout was not a race, recently posted onto their social media that Australia is now in the lead for first dose vaccinations against the US. And on top of that, Scott Morrison recently announced that the international borders will reopen from November after he was getting sick of watching border security reruns on Channel 9 at 10 o'clock. And heading to Melbourne now, who have just been crowned the world's most locked down city after the gates to the city were replaced with CrimSafe, because if it's not CrimSafe, it's not CrimSafe. And in entertainment now, The Masked Singer has come to an end, and local drug dealers are concerned that their cocaine sales will drop after the judges will no longer need to snort 6 lines each before filming any one of the episodes. And Britney Spears has celebrated her end to the conservatorship with her father, showing that she is no longer Jamie's bitch, but rather Britney bitch. That's all I've got for you today on Daniel's Daily Dose. I'll catch you in the next episode that I can be stuffed writing an entire script for and doing all this editing.
Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed the new segment. And producer John is actually just delivering us something. So if he wants to come in a bit more. No. Oh, there it is. What are they? Vitamin C tablets, yes. I wonder what the C stands for.
Anyway, thank you, producer Johnny.
Thanks, producer Johnny, yeah.
We'll love to have some more meth.
Yes.
I don't mind a vitamin C tablet though, because they taste like oranges.
That's where you get vitamin C from. I think he was telling us to eat some more oranges. Thank you, producer Jono. I might have a vitamin C tablet.
I was talking to my doctor, and all the orange cakes that I make, they say that hasn't given me a lot of vitamin C. And I make a lot of cakes that are in the form of an orange.
Yes. It makes a lot of mango cakes as well.
I do make a lot of mango cakes.
Yeah, so big thank yous to should be announcing our new sponsorship today with Cenovus Vitamins. They are hooking us up. Swiss did get in contact with us, but we said no, f*** you, we want Cenovus. So a big thank you to Cenovus. Link in bio. No, I'm kidding, but if they do want to hook us up with some free vitamins.
Would love any type of sponsor, to be honest.
Yes. No, but hopefully you enjoyed that new segment that I've been working on. I spent a week writing that fucking script, so you better like it. I don't even think Kylan's seen the script. It's that good. He's gonna see it the first time.
I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
Exactly. So
I haven't even seen it yet. You've seen it actually before me right now.
High chance he has.
You're watching it right now, and
because I do the editing.
Right now, I haven't even seen it.
Yeah. So hopefully it was good. If it wasn't good, it's not making a return.
No.
Yes.
I would say let us know if you like it, but we've said that before and no one lets us know.
We might upload it separately then. We might upload it as a separate thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're going to be working on some new segments in season 2. We've got some pretty good segments lined up. SM Media may be making an appearance every now and then. And we've got some cooking segments. We've got some...
Is that coming up next week?
Well, we're going to try and get a guest on next week. So if not, cooking segment will be up. Yeah. Cooking segment will definitely be up. Yes.
Or maybe even make an appearance on our last episode.
Well, maybe that's a good shout. Yeah. And this is why we're on the board meeting table, because this is actually cool.
This is actually where we come up.
This is
where I come up with my ideas, and Daniel sits here and eats.
I think why don't we make this an administration episode where we just talk about shit we want in the podcast.
Yeah. So
what do you want in the podcast, Kylan?
I'm going to be completely honest. I want a new co-host.
Well, me, I wanted the same. Yeah, but we don't live in a utopia, Kylan, so you take what you can get.
Emily just to stand behind the camera.
Emily, stand behind the camera. Emily. Wait, Emily, stand behind.
Turn to the side. I'm just joking.
I'm not encouraging any of this. I actually, I condone the behaviour that's coming from Kylan's mouth.
No, that means you like it.
No, I condone.
You say yes.
See, you know what confuses me? Condone and condemn.
Yeah.
I condemn it. Sorry, I get confused between the two words. They're too fucking similar. Oh, get a new word. You know.
No, come up with one. There it is. There's your new word.
That's actually Mandarin, isn't it? You're speaking a bit of Mandarin. I actually want to learn.
I only make oranges, dude.
I'm nearly finishing school, and I'm thinking next year to do a diploma in Mandarin. What do you think?
Nice.
I think that it's just noises. Then again, no. Then again, every single language is
misogynistic.
No. Let me just clarify. Every single language is just noises. Every language is just noises. BLM. No, every language is noises. Yeah. We're making noises right now. They just make sense.
No, I'm making words.
See, that's racist. Well, characters are words in Mandarin.
Much of a stretch.
No, good old China. I want to go live there one day. So,
do you?
Yeah.
Someone wants to die.
This is going to get quite political very quickly. So let's just steer away. I actually had I had a steering wheel down my pants today, and some guy's like, "Why do you have a steering wheel down your pants?" I was like, "I don't know, mate. This is driving me fucking nuts."
I didn't hear it correctly, and I thought you said, I actually had a stiffy.
That as well. It's funny. Good old stiffies.
Not needed.
No, it was needed, you know.
I actually bought a chocolate fountain today.
And that's going to be also that's going to be put into our Carlux. We're putting and it's going to be running, and we're just going to have marshmallows throughout the show.
Yeah. Well, you can have like bananas, so it's a bit healthy if you don't have the marshmallows.
Yeah, obviously, because it's health.
Or maybe you can have like some carrots.
Let's just forget about the chocolate. The chocolate's even in there. Just have some carrots. Yes.
I'm going to dip the carrots.
Oh, dip the carrots into
the
it.
chocolate.
I was watching this comedian the other night. Oh, I don't know what his name was. He was actually quite funny. It was on like, you know how after I watch Have You Been Paying Attention on Channel 10, really good show, so watch it if you don't like it. Okay. But afterwards, I always have like a comedy festival show on, and they had the Sydney Comedy Festival on, and there was this comedian that was
old one.
Yeah, old. Oh, it might even be new. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
It's hosted by Tommy Little. But yeah, so
Tom Little,
relatively
new.
new.
The guy that did like the
he's on the project.
ABC for Kids.
I'm not sure.
Host?
Mate,
that so?
I had Foxtel, so.
Giggle and who?
Oh no, it's not Tommy Little. Huh. No, but he was making a joke about how he has a juicer, and you actually don't get any juice out of a carrot. Did you know that?
Why would you get juice out of a carrot?
I don't know. I thought you get juice out of a carrot. I was confused.
How would you juice a carrot?
With the juicer.
How does it work, mate?
You put it into the juicer, and then it just goes.
Oh, and they like turn it.
No, you know, like an electric juicer, where like you put it in, you drop it in, and then there's like a little thing on there, and it goes into a cup.
I've only ever done the one with the oranges and you know.
Oh, hand.
Or you have the electric one, you put it down.
Oh, that wouldn't work with the carrot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was confused. That's the whole reason why I'm saying I'm confused.
But I feel like if you want to get good carrot juice, just chuck it into like one of them Ninja Bullets.
Bullets?
Yeah, like a Neutral Bullet, whatever they're called. Yeah. Chuck it
Rip
into
off
one of
brand
them.
Ninja. Is this a prank patrol or something? Ninjas.
Good old prank patrol.
Why would you put it in that? You wouldn't get the juices out of that. It would just shred it all up.
I don't know. You just have... You know that when you... I don't know if you ever look at your shit sometimes. Sometimes I do. And you notice that the carrot...
See it though?
I just stand up after I've done it and just have a look in. You know, give it a sniff.
I'm surprised you don't eat your own shit.
I'm joking. Oh. Well, speaking of eating your own shit...
Oh my God, there's a bit of lasagna left in the other like...
No, that's what I was going to say. So if you ever look at your shit, you'll notice that corn and
doesn't
carrot
decompose.
doesn't decompose. So if you just had a diet of corn and carrot, you would just have an infinite supply of food. Like an infinite supply.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, though, dude. Because it would have taken out all of the nutrients and stuff out of the corn.
Fuck the nutrients. You don't get any nutrients when you're juicing it. See, I don't like study any of this stuff. I just eat the food.
See, I've actually finished my uni course and I majored.
You don't do uni, Kylan.
Excretion of corn.
I was watching a TikTok today about how potassium is changed into calcium in bananas, and I was so confused. Is that why they turn black?
I was confused after you said 2 words. Potassium and I've forgotten the other
If anyone knows, is that why like they go brown when they start like aging? Is it because it's turning into calcium? Just comment down below if you're like a dietitian.
You need to bring race into it.
Like, nothing to do with race.
Right. First you say yellow about like, you know, the Chinese people, and then you say they turn into African Americans. That's just rude.
That's just rude.
BLM, guys.
BLM. No, there's no room for racism.
No room for racism. Have you seen that in like the soccer that comes up on the sport, and every now and then it will do
drops?
Like,
Yeah,
drop
we might do a quick drop here or something. I might organise one.
For racism.
That reminds me when last year Kylan's actually part of the annual Christmas lights competition. Do you remember this Christmas lights competition?
I don't want to bring it up.
He lost. The return's coming next year. This year, we might even have to do.
Judging wise, I think it was a bit biased.
It was definitely biased. We might have to do an SM Media
the
thing
judge
for it.
literally helped out the other contestant.
Oh yeah,
decorate it, so.
It's rigged, and that's why we
no room for corruption. Say no to corruption.
As the board, we actually made a letter that said,
chuck it up.
If I don't have a copy of it. Do you have a copy of it?
I thought you made it.
I didn't save it.
I don't think we have a copy of it.
If I can find it, I'll chuck a copy up now. It's a letter that said no room for corruption.
No, it just says say no to corruption.
Say no to corruption. So please say no to corruption.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Look where it's got Gladys bin chicken, you know?
Yeah, that's big news. That was covered in Daniel's Daily Dose.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So. Well, I'm hearing that first. So.
Oh, actually, I don't even know if it is. I haven't finished the script yet.
I haven't finished the script.
Yes.
I'm not a part of it.
But no, big. And then Gladys Berejiklian resigns.
I want a bit of an opinion on how, you know, Daniel's really trying to be like Kylan Blonsky.
No, it's completely different. It's completely. Kylan hasn't seen this segment yet, so.
Kylan Beach or Kylan Blonsky?
Kylan Beach.
I think that Kylan Blonsky would probably be a bit offended.
Kylan Beach. It's my take. I just make random jokes about stuff.
Producer Emily, that's why she's leaving, because of this new segment.
Producer Emily.
She feels like you're taking it away from SM Media.
Producer Emily, this is produced by SM Media. Don't start giving me this stuff before I have to go to HR about what I just heard.
It's produced by SM Media?
It's produced by SM Media. Yeah, Producer Emily has been I've been running the script past her.
Got put through on this board.
I've been talking to Producer Emily. She's from SM Media Productions.
Too busy looking at them, aren't you, Emily?
Yeah, I'm going to have...
Put them away.
Emily, if you have another dig at me,
Emily, you don't need to stand behind the camera anymore. Go back.
She's going to Kylan Blonsky now. Don't look.
Guys, do it out the room.
They're doing it in the kitchen now. We're literally in Kylan's living room.
Sorry, Jono. He said don't stay on this topic. Jono's told us to
move on.
Fair enough, too.
Yeah, of course, fair enough.
What were you saying, sorry?
No, I just really really wonder if people actually think we have producers there.
We do.
We do. But like, do people believe us?
People think that, like, you know.
Because producer Emily's gone. Producer Peter's already left. He left in episode 4.
Well, Derek's still here.
Producer Jono's still here. So we've got 2 now. We're gonna have to get them on the show, I reckon. So to
producer Derek's just filling in for Fact Check Jack.
Yeah, Fact Check Jack's
out. He's been away
out
for a little bit. So
yeah,
which has been a bit disappointing, but you know. Can't wait for his arrival back.
His arrival back doing our fact
Will
checks.
Be very nice.
Live for fact checks.
Live fact checks.
Season 2. Season 2. I'm promising live fact checks. I'm not.
Big promise there.
I might have to do an apology video.
Chuck it in.
Chuck it in.
Chuck it in, you Colin.
Now, also, I want to apologise. This is my public apology. I've been doing the uploads. I did the uploads last week and the week before, and you can't find them on Instagram and YouTube because I don't understand why it's not working. So, apologies if you've been trying to keep up with it.
You haven't even told me.
Oh, I realised it this morning, or not even. I realised it 2 hours ago when I opened up my laptop for the first time in 3 days. So, Kylan's going to have to organise all of that. He's going to get that all done for us. So apologies to our Instagram viewers. They won't be hearing it. Well, they won't even know. Well, they should know because I'll be on Instagram.
I'm actually pretty disappointed in that.
He's disappointed in me that he's actually having a look now to see if I've done it.
Love it when you change passwords to things and your computer doesn't work.
The moment of truth if they've gone through. All right, let's have a look. What one's up?
What's up?
Click it. Is that our new one?
Okay,
so for some reason we have episode 9 up, but episode 8 is not up.
Episode 8 isn't up.
Episode 8 is not up.
The week before because you didn't know how.
I didn't know how. So episode 8 is not up. So our
kids these days.
What was our episode 8 called?
I don't know. I can't remember that far back. It's, you know.
No, Tradies and Tremors.
We're so old now.
Episode 8, Tradies and Tremors. Oh. Yes, so we'll get that uploaded. As I said, this is our administration episode. Okay. So we're just doing a bit of admin. You know, this is a board meeting.
And while you know a bit of admin stuff's going on, we'll play a bit of background music for everyone.
So on top of that, we had a going away party for producer Emily.
I'm so sorry. That would have been so loud for everyone. We'll do that again because I actually turned down the wrong volume. So it was playing louder than our voices.
Yeah, so as I was saying, do you reckon we do a going away party for producer Emily in the last episode?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, I reckon we do that. So whoever wants to come, they're invited. High Street Cafe, producer Emily will be there. And maybe we'll even do a live episode with producer Emily. She can make an appearance on our show.
We can get producer Emily out.
Producer Emily, would you come on our show?
Fuck off.
Okay, that's definitely a no. No, we'll try and bribe her. I'm sure she'll come on. If Kylan Leblonsky's on.
She wants that Leblonsky.
I was going to try and make a joke, but I don't know how to do it.
He's got a pretty big Leblonsky, from what I've heard, Kylan.
They actually call it the Leblonsky. Yes.
Yeah. I got a bit of a bonksky in there, I can tell you that much.
Lebonsky.
She loves a good Lebonsky.
No, so producer Emily, we'll try and get her on.
Leblonsky was just talking about how they,
yeah, I know.
At it.
Which is concerning.
That was actually something that they should have told HR.
Yeah, because when we hired them, we've specifically said
no relationships.
Yeah, no internal relationships. And what do? They go and have sex. So this is disgusting. And as your HR representative,
no, you know what? You're fired.
Who's this?
Emily.
No, and we need to have it for the farewell party.
Yeah.
No, we're giving you 2 weeks.
I know you've given you 2 weeks, but I'm giving you your 2 weeks.
And you have to come onto their podcast. Yeah,
you're terminated.
And there you have it. So we've actually been practicing how to say you're fired. We watched a bit of Celebrity Apprentice before this, watching Donald Trump just go, you're fired.
Doesn't he go, you're fired?
There's a lot of memes that have been going around about that. Like, this is funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks to Life FM
for kicking us out of our studio.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thank you for High Street Cafe for getting us these strawberries and to-goes in the transition. Also, big thank you to Kylan Beach for making the mango cake.
And big thank you to Dangy for getting the candle. So
Dangy didn't get a candle.
And we can't forget our major sponsor this episode, Cenovus.
No, they're not a major sponsor.
Cenovus. Better every day. And you can get your product benefits, directions for use.
I don't think you were meant to read that part.
I wasn't meant to read that part. No, the contract was very vague. They just said show the product for at least 10 minutes.
They never spoke to us. They're not our sponsor.
No, they're not our sponsor. So if you want some vitamin C tablets, if you want
2.5 Men sued us.
Yeah. No, well, if you do want vitamin tablets, get Swiss.
They're the better ones.
They are the better ones.
I trust the Swiss people more. So.
Well, their flag is a big plus.
Well, they're from Netherlands, so like
Swiss.
Yeah.
From Switzerland.
The Swiss people are from Netherlands.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm taking the kids. The Swiss Alps, you know.
Yeah, from Switzerland.
Switzerland. You know.
You're not
the hills are alive with the sound of music.
I'm so confused. What language do they speak in Switzerland? Because they don't speak Swiss.
No, they speak Switchish.
Oh, no, they speak a dialect, I reckon.
No, it's Switchish.
Oh my god, shut up.
Fact check.
I'm going to get a fact check up here. What language do they speak? Because I reckon, you obviously know this. He did history last year, and I'm doing history right now. Switzerland has always remained a neutral country. It's one of the only countries that remained neutral.
So did Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium as well. Belgium, you can
don't try and make the Swiss to sound
Belgium, you can just do heroin on the streets.
That's why the Sound of Music family escaped over the Swiss Alps.
Who's the Sound of Music family?
Have you never watched the Sound of Music?
No. You know who couldn't hear the Sound of Music?
This generation, seriously, so uneducated.
You know who couldn't hear the Sound of Music? Anne Franks.
I don't know who Anne Franks is.
How do you not know who Anne Franks is?
I've heard of that name before.
The chick that had to stand up in an attic to hide from the Nazis. It's not even a good joke.
Nah, that was actually just rude.
That was quite rude.
It's as if that you're hailing Hitler, and I don't condone that.
I don't know. I don't know what word you use there. Is it the right word? I don't condone it.
Hailing Hitler. I don't condone it.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between condone and condemn.
I don't condone it. I condemn it.
But after Hitler died, they actually destroyed pretty much every single one of his assets, so that people can go there and praise it. I remember watching a show on Netflix. It was called Hitler's Still Beast or something, and it's about his train. Now. There was one carriage left when he died, and they just blew it up. They just blew up his train. Yeah.
Historians wouldn't have been happy with that.
Well, it's so that no one could go there and praise it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And countries...
There still are people that go to places and praise stuff, like old concentration camps. Genuine, I've seen it. Genuinely, I saw two people do, praise, some fucking shit when that was over there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I thought it was disgusting. Yeah, I don't get it. I'd rather them come over here and hail Gladys. Gladys Alphabet.
Gladys Alphabet. Gladys Bin Chicken. Gladys Beer Pudding.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
all right. That brings us to the end of this
That brings
episode.
us to the end of the admin section. Now we're actually going to our sign-off section now.
Oh, are we?
We're going to our sign-off segment. Now, I'm going to sign off. Sorry, did you want to do something?
No.
Okay. I'm going to my sign-off now. My sign-off is to Nova 919 because we have not been kicked out of our studio by Nova. So thank you, Nova. Thank you, Ben and Liam. And thank you, Kate, Tim and Marty for our drive home.
I didn't realise that we were doing a sign-off today. My sign-off is to,
People that check the group chat before we film an episode to see that we are doing the sign-off segment.
The group chat?
He's shocked. We don't even have a group chat. The group chat's just messages between me and Kylan and producer Emily, of course.
Yeah, M-Fan's always got to be in there.
Yeah.
Thanks, M-Fanny. No, I have not seen it. Fanny.
You're fucked.
Can you not do that?
Sorry.
My sign-off's to Emily. We have really appreciated you.
She's not done yet. She's got 2 weeks. We gave her 2 weeks.
It's just, I know it's been a really hard time for her lately, with all the back issues.
It's
she's got too much weight in the front, And I do feel bad for you, Emily. The producer Jono has the same thing, He's got too much weight on the lower half of his body.
Kylan Oblonsky definitely doesn't. He's average.
He's getting a Bonsky with Emily and you're not, so...
Yeah, where is Emily?
It's not really capable for you though, Daniel. Because you're obese. Sorry, I just have to make one obese joke.
In an episode.
It was in my contract. So...
Well, no, thank everyone for listening to the podcast.
I'm Kylan Beach. This is Daniel Daminato. He's obese. He's the meatball.
And that's Kylan. He's the spaghetti because he's anorexic and vomits up his food every time he eats it.
Good burn, man. Well done. You're fat. See you guys.